Hello everybody, welcome to Central London. We are here with one of the UK's biggest up-and-coming street artists who's been a big part of the Genesis and hashtag CF project. It's Jeremy Jones, one of West London's finest. Thank you very much for joining us. Tell us a little bit about yourself then to start with.
So I'm Jeremy from Twickenham, southwest London. Like I was saying, there's not much of a street art scene there. It's mostly just old ladies with watercolours and that kind of thing. So as I was growing up, I started skateboarding, and that kind of got me into the kind of skateboard graphic side of things. And a lot of the places you could go skate were legal graffiti walls as well. So that kind of inspired me to kind of pick up a spray can and paint pens and just kind of take it from there, really.
So the graffiti is where it started, but how did it develop on from there?
I like to challenge myself, kind of try little bits of everything, like different medias and stuff. So do a bit of sign writing, a bit of spray paint, a bit of stencil art. And it just kind of evolved from there, really.
And we've obviously got this piece behind us as well. Tell us a little bit about it.
So it's all to do with kind of cryptocurrency and the blockchain. The background's sort of like chipboard kind of pattern, which kind of was quite interesting because when you look at a chipboard, it kind of looks like the kind of shapes you get in a graffiti piece sometimes. So I wanted to kind of play around with that, really. And the main image is some hands holding a bank, some coins in it. It's just kind of to symbolise like the whole cryptocurrency kind of thing. The money's in your hands. Like there's no walls on the side of the bank because it's open for everyone to see on the public ledger. Yeah, that's about it. I did some hands because it's quite challenging as well. Hands are really hard to draw, so I thought I'd challenge myself a bit.
And the themes in the piece, are they something that means a lot to you? Have you had experiences of everybody's the political climate with money and everything?
I mean, to be honest, it's all completely new to me, this whole cryptocurrency thing. So it's interesting learning about it and finding out more and more. So it's a really interesting project to work on, really.
And the hashtag CF project as well, how did you find out about that?
Basically through the gallery I work at. We do graffiti workshops called Graphic Gallery on Portobello Road. And they got in contact through that gallery and kind of we got talking about it. So me and the three others that kind of got together, had a chat, and then we all came up with different bits of work.
And the skateboard, we can obviously see you've got with you there. Yeah. How big a part of that is that in your life?
I think,
and also in your art?
I mean, artwork and skateboarding go hand in hand, really. I think one of them just kind of makes the other one, pushes you to do the other one more. And
if someone's watching this, and seeing you for the first time, is there anywhere where they can see a bit more from you?
Instagram.com/Jeremy, Jerry, like knowing me, knowing you. Yeah, that's got a few bits of my artwork on there, and yeah.
And if people are watching this as well and thinking, well, I'm from Twickenham and all they do is knitting down the road. Yeah. What would be your message to them?
Just get out, keep busy, just push yourself, try different things. That's it, really.
And looking ahead to your collaborations and other pieces that you're working on, yeah. What else have you got going on at the moment?
At the moment I'm working with several different skateboard companies doing graphics for boards that will be mass produced, but working a bit more digitally now on iPad, which is interesting. It's not what I'm used to, but it's good for creating nice clean graphics.
And is that going to be something you think that's going to explode?
I think so. I think it's going to have to be. Yeah.
And the final question is a little bit different, but if you were on a desert island and you had one album with you, what would you take?
Beats, Rhymes and Life, Tribe Called Quest, just because it doesn't get boring. Listen to it so many times, it's just good any occasion.
And does music play a part in your art as
well?
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, in the art and the skating, definitely.
And then how long, on average, would it take you to come up with something as detailed and as good as that?
I'd like to do it in sessions. It's quite hard to do, just sit down and do it start to finish. I'd like to go away from it, have a little think, come back to it, I'll see something different I want to change. But something like this, probably about 5-6 hours.
And sometimes when you look at detailed pieces like that, you think, well, did they have to chuck it out and start again? How often do you go, well, that's rubbish, I'm going to
No, I never start again, no.
Never start again?
No. I think it was Quentin Blake, the illustrator of the Roald Dahl books. He said, there's no such thing as rubber, just don't believe in that. Which is quite a good way because you never end up chucking anything away. You just have to change it and work with it.
Well, for a first go, that's outstanding.
Thank
Jeremy.
you. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Check him out
Pleasure.
on Instagram, and make sure you look out for him because he's one of the biggest up and coming street artists in the UK.